Scarce, but very much needed. Welcome to today's episode on realities of life. Today we're going to look at the topic that says integrity.
Welcome to the Realities of Life series.
Where can a person of integrity be found? And where can people of integrity be found? What do we mean when we say integrity? Integrity is a consistent adherence to a strict and strong moral character and principles. It talks about somebody doing the right thing all the time, even when nobody is watching. It signifies what we mean by honesty and trustworthiness. Very, very important. I want to tell you that people like dealing with people that have integrity, because the people of integrity, they stand out among their equals. They are known by their behavior, their character, very strong and high moral standard character. They don't compromise it. They say yes, I mean yes. They say no, I mean no. And again, something about them is that they have the fear of God in them. They stand out in whatever they do. They don't mix up anything. When you are dealing with them, you are sure and safe. It's not, they say one thing in the morning and in the noon, they're saying another thing. And where they stand on Monday is where they stand on Tuesday. For every sphere of life, whether the person is maybe an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, or a leader, they make wonderful people in every sphere of life. If you meet a doctor that has integrity, that doctor that has integrity is different from every other doctor. They administer drugs, they are kind to the patients, and they have what we call compassionate hearts. And when you see a nurse that has integrity, they are there on duty when they're supposed to be there. They care, they're very caring. They mind their job and they do it very, very well. See leaders with integrity. They lead by example. It's not just standing somewhere and talking, you must do this, you must do that. They do what is needed to be done. And others watch and see them what they do. You see, when they are in business, if they tell you this is this, that is what it is. They don't give substandard things, pretending that is they didn't know. Because so many people compromise things. You may pay for something that is a superior thing, and they give you something that is inferior, even with the same price. But then, when you meet somebody with integrity, you will discover that the person maintains, if you pay for this, they give you what you have paid for. They don't exchange things. Their reputation, character, behavior is important to them more than any other thing. Wherever you see them, even as lecturers and teachers, it's not a matter of sorting. It's a matter of if you get a grade, they give you your grade. If you make it, they give you what you have made. If you score anything, they mark you exactly how you have marked. It's not a matter of whether you greeted them or not, whether you gave them something or not. And then another thing about people of integrity is that they're never under pressure. It's not a matter of pressing them, and then people under pressure, they compromise. But you see people of integrity, no matter the pressure, they don't compromise. They don't compromise their character. They don't compromise their reputation. They don't compromise truth, honesty, trustworthiness. Very, very important to them. Where can they be found? Very few, very few. And I tell you, it's not a matter of giving them any favor or maybe promising them a position. If you do this, I give you this position and so on. No, they're not enticed by such things. You know what? They will tell you, no, this is what is supposed to be. For me to lower what is to be done because of this promise, no, I can't do that. For me to take this gift just to do the wrong thing, they don't. They do the right thing all the time, anywhere, anytime, irrespective of who is involved. But where can they be found? Very, very few, scarcely found. How I wish everyone will imbibe in having this very, very nature this very good quality, integrity. You see, when you meet the people of integrity, even if the person is a teller, if he tells you, come on Thursday and collect your clothes, when you come on Thursday, you collect it. If they tell you that they don't know something, they don't know it. If they are in doing something like event management, they manage your event very, very well. It's no matter of when you are there, they try to do it. When you're not there, no, they do the right thing all the time. Even when nobody is there, give them responsibility. They take it up. Even when you're not there, you'll be sure everything is going on fine. And they take responsibility of their wrong. Easy to work with, take correction, and then they will tell you the truth of everything you know. One thing again about these people of integrity is that instead of them to be under pressure and compromise their strong character, they resign. That is one thing with them. They resign, but for them to come down, no. If you meet them as a wife, that wife of integrity will be very respectful to the husband, very respectful to the people. She shouldn't be talking to her husband anyhow in the public or shouting at her children. They don't do like that. They are reserved people, you know. And then if you meet such a man of integrity, you will discover that the man doesn't mess around. He stands by his word. He respects himself. Because for you to get respect, you respect yourself first. Then respect will come to you. So they respect themselves wherever they are. They don't struggle for things, reach out for this. You know, they keep rules. They maintain order. They follow regulations. I mean, they put price on themselves. When you see them, you will know that you have seen people. How I wish people of integrity will just show off. They have their own thing. And that is why the Bible says, Proverbs 11:3, it says, the integrity of the upright will guide them. We guide them. And the perversity of the treacherous will destroy them. The Bible also says in Psalm 25 verse 21, it said, let the integrity and uprightness protect me. In other words, there are benefits that go with integrity. Can I tell you them? Just listen. 1, integrity protects somebody. It gives you what we call confidence. When you stand anywhere and talk anywhere, you talk with confidence. And it makes somebody to have what we call high esteem. It shows maturity. And then most times, the people of integrity are preferred more than other people because you are sure of them. You are safe with them. And then another thing is that when people are looking for job is looking for integrity. So job will say, where can I find integrity so that I'll get on? Well, I'm advising you, it's a matter of choice. And I'm just advising you that it will be good for you to choose to be a person of integrity starting from today. Just be it. And how can somebody be a person of integrity? First of all, just to give you a tip up, you must have fear of God, not fear of man. And then you have to try and begin to respect people. And then you will start doing things right all the time. Don't, because of pressure of friends and things like that, and then you compromise. Anywhere, anytime. When people are doing the wrong, do the right. Then the next thing that will help somebody become somebody of integrity is that you have to be humble. Another thing is that start speaking the truth all the time and acknowledge the good in others. The people of integrity, they commend people. When you have done something, they tell you you have done something. You know, they are not envious. You know, they don't mix pleasure with business. They are just there. If you get it right, they say, this is wonderful. And again, be the change and example you want to see in others. Show them what you want them to be. And again, is that you have to be faithful and responsible. Just be faithful to whatever you are committed to do and show yourself responsible. And another thing is, one thing you have to do is to avoid being influenced by gifts. You know, and all those promises and favors and a change of position and this and that. Don't be influenced by them. When you make up your mind not to be influenced by gifts and the rest of them, Just trust God. God will give you whatever you want. And God loves such people. They are upright. And then again, keep to your promises. You can start today. Just keep to your promises. When you say you're going to come visit somebody tomorrow, for example, you try to keep to it. If you say, I'm going to give you this, try to do what you have said. It starts one day. You can do it. You just can. And so that you be one of those few people that are very scarce, people of integrity. At this moment, I want to ask you a question. If you rate yourself, how do you rate yourself? Can you say you're a person of integrity? You have to answer that question. And then, do other people call you a person of integrity? That's another question. Okay, in your area of life, whatever you are doing now, people around you, do they see you as a person of integrity? Do you keep to your words? Do you shout at people? Do you respect yourself wherever you go? Do you comport yourself? Do you have the courage? Or are you a lawbreaker? Do you keep to regulations? Or do you do whatever you like? Maybe as a leader, you do whatever you like. Maybe as a teacher, you do whatever you like. There's no example, nothing to learn from you. You don't keep to your words. And people that work with you, they have problems. They keep complaining. Everybody is like, I don't want to do anything with this person because you are somehow a bit difficult and something like that. But just like right now, as this work has gone on, rate yourself. And then I advise you, if your rating is very low, why not do something about it? Make up your mind and become a person of integrity. You can do it. It's worth doing. And it makes you to look and be somebody of quality. I encourage you, wherever you are, stand out so that you be different in your sphere of life. Be different in any profession, as a teacher, as a driver, as a nurse, as a security person, as a media person, as a usher in the church, as a protocol person, as a preacher of the gospel, as a security personnel, or as a civil servant or public servant. Be a person of integrity. In the office, be there when you're supposed to be there. When it is break, go for break. Always say the right thing, do the right thing. Don't keep telling people the file is nowhere to be found when the file is there. Do the right thing at every point in time. You are being paid for it. So somebody mustn't give you another extra money for you to do what is right. People of integrity. I just pray that God will give us more people and you can be one of them. If you make up your mind, try to do so and you know God will help you. Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, say, I can do it. Of course, you can do it. Thank you for listening. And remember to subscribe if you have not done so. And then the next thing is you have to like it. And then share it to others. They need to hear this because many people need to be people of integrity. Until next time, God bless you.
We hope that you've been richly blessed by this episode of the Realities of Life series.